Hey everyone, how's it going? So Phil Spencer, the big man over at Xbox, recently had an interview with Kotaku and said a few things that a lot of PlayStation fans aren't going to be happy about, especially the ones who love the Elder Scrolls saga. But before we get going, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that you never miss a beat. We've got a lot of things planned and we promise you'll like them. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. In his interview with Kotaku, Phil Spencer spilled the tea and gave us some juicy news. But be warned, if you're a PlayStation fan, then this is going to upset you. The first and perhaps the most interesting piece of news is about Xbox's purchase of Bethesda and what will happen to games like The Elder Scrolls 6, Doom, and Fallout. Kotaku asked Phil Spencer the question that's been on everyone's mind. Is it possible to recoup the $7.5 billion investment if The Elder Scrolls 6 isn't sold on the PlayStation? To which he answered yes. He said, and we quote, "This deal was not done to take games away from another player base like that. Nowhere in the documentation that we put together was, how do we keep other players from playing these games? We want more people to be able to play games, not fewer people to be able to go play games. When I think of where people are going to be playing and the number of devices that we have, and we have the xCloud, PC, and Game Pass, and our console base, I don't have to go ship those games on any other platform other than the platforms that we support, in order to kind of make the deal work for us." So while he never specifically says this, it sounds like he's saying, PlayStation fans, say goodbye to the Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and Doom, because Microsoft doesn't need to go that route to recover the money they spent on Bethesda. Insert evil laugh here. We do, however, have a bone to pick, and it's because of when he said, we want more people to be able to play games, not fewer people to be able to go play games. Well, we straight up disagree with that statement. That's a complete contradiction. Just own up to the fact that making these titles exclusives is a good business move. Don't use a false argument like saying that you want more people to play the games. If you did, you wouldn't be cutting out the console with the bigger audience. Now would you? Now, all that's left to see is how serious Microsoft is about this. Sure, everything points to all of Bethesda's titles becoming exclusives ASAP. But on the other hand, you have to wonder, since this interview came out roughly a month before the new Xbox consoles are expected to drop, by saying stuff like this, they're making people think they have to go out and buy the Xbox if they want to play these titles. In the long term, it might not be true. But what else can you expect? They did drop a fortune on Bethesda. And if those games aren't available on the PlayStation, it would be the perfect excuse to go get a PC and be able to play them from day one via the Game Pass. Avowed, Fable, Everwild, The Elder Scrolls 6, Halo Infinite, it seems like Xbox owners are going to have an amazing library of exclusives. Oh, and speaking of Halo Infinite, Phil also talked about this in his interview. Although Xbox swore that Halo Infinite was going to drop at the same time as the Xbox Series X and S, Phil wasn't able to give us any new details regarding the game's launch date. So, other than assuming it'll come out sometime in 2021, the rest is a mystery. We're also waiting to find out if they'll release the campaign and multiplayer modes at the same time, or if they'll launch the campaign mode first and leave the multiplayer mode for later. So what do you guys think about all of this? Are you a PlayStation owner who's now really annoyed that you won't be able to play Elder Scrolls 6 when it comes out? Let us know what's on your mind. Also, there's less than a month left until next-gen consoles come out. Do you know which one you're gonna buy yet? If we get 2,000 likes on this video, we'll reveal which one we're getting. And as always, thanks for watching and see you next time.